Hello guys, today we're just going to be doing the whole behind the scenes of the puppet song, basically everything that went into the production of it. And I know I didn't do one for the Ambition song, but I might go back and do it. For this video I'm going to divide it into sections, and basically the first section we're going to, I'm going to have Freezy here, we're going to talk about like the backstory and what this animation originally was, because we've kind of been planning it for I don't know, like it was about a year ago. It was like early 2020. I'll be looking at the like concept art and concept folder and stuff that basically got the idea, some of the ideas. And then 3, I'm going to be showing you guys the storyboard and just like playing that for you, and then 4, I'll be going through all the scenes. So for the backstory on the video, basically it's kind of the same animation, just minus like the remnant stuff. Basically the whole thing was after the bite, Foxy Bro like sees Michael in the hospital, and in that version his dad actually basically tries to put Michael back together. It basically, following the story of It's Been So Long, his dad goes out and does that, but it's not really shown. And then Foxy Bro doesn't really do anything except feel sorry for himself, and he just like sees Michael at the end. And yeah, but the approach to that would have been a lot more normal to the FNAF lore, and it would have felt more like an old Psych video instead of a new one. Like, I don't know, like the videos have changed the feel over time, and we were working on this like during You Belong Here, so that was super old. So I'm gonna go ahead and show off some of the files that we actually made for that. We basically had the script done, but I never put it into storyboard form, so I don't know, I might show the script or something. It's not digital, but I don't know, I could put it together. But I can show you some of the original files. We were originally going to make the video Dream Your Dream, but then we decided not to do it after Enchanted Mob announced that he was doing Dream Your Dream, and we were like, oh no, we can't do the same thing as a YouTuber, so we just didn't do it. But this, and so then I made this short, just kind of to be a last stand for that video. So you can see how old this is. Yeah, this was like when I first discovered Eevee, and this was the Foxy Bro model that we put in Epoch, I think. It's super old, it's like the examination rig, so this was kind of the last stand for this. I'm pretty sure that this city is like the one in, what's it called, Epoch. There's like a city in the background, and I think we used it in Epoch. So yeah, this is basically one of the shots from the video. This is exactly what the video would have looked like if we had put it out at that time. Okay, so part 2, which is the concept folder, basically this was what I wanted to do about like the art of the video and the visuals, not so much the story, because the story had been made a while ago. So I have just a couple of images that I used and some videos. So one of the main visual inspirations for this video was this image. I think I just found it on like Pinterest. It was just a like fan art, but it had just a really cool look, so I decided to kind of get the like cave thing and the stalactite thing off of this, and also in addition the blue color of Foxy Bro's remnant. I didn't use some of these. I thought they were really cool, so I kept them, but I didn't really end up using them. This one isn't really as apparent. It's in the storyboard, or not in the storyboard, the place where the crying child is like floating in the red remnant. I basically took it off this shot from KDA Pop Stars. I also took this picture, but I didn't really end up using this one. Sequence from I Got No Time, the animation.
What's your problem?
And us talking in the background.
Tell me! What is the issue?
Okay, so a little bit to talk about here. So I really liked the black bars, how they were animated in this, and I was originally going to animate the black bars throughout most of the video, but I just couldn't figure out like which scenes to do it in. And actually there was one scene that I did do it, and it was very slight because I forgot to render out the entire scene in the dimensions, like in full screen dimensions. More of the remnant ideas from this. Okay, so the Nightmare animatronics were represented by the bullies. Yeah, so I was originally gonna have the Nightmare animatronics be the bullies, but then I felt like that was a little like too dark-ish, so I didn't do that. Okay, so now I'm gonna be showing you guys the storyboard, and I'm gonna kind of be doing commentary over it also. So this was the intro, which I switched around a bit. Yeah, I changed this quite a bit. You can kind of see, so yeah, you can kind of see my storyboard process, because I don't think I've ever really shown this off except for in live streams, but this is pretty much the extent of what it is. That shot stayed like exactly the same, and that one. Oh yeah, another thing is that I can show these off. They are fully rendered. This first part of the song had a completely different, like I added 2 new shots in it, because they were the first like intro of the song was originally all in the cave, but then I changed it because I felt like it wasn't doing enough storytelling and it would have been a bit more confusing. But I can show those scenes off. All pretty much like the original, I mean the final. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down, I don't want it to be too loud. So all these shots are pretty much what they turned out like. I didn't change a ton. That shot got changed because I didn't have enough room in the set, so I just changed the direction of it. You can also notice that I animated these bars to like figure out when I wanted to do it, but I didn't end up doing that in the final. This is really messy because, and then I just put that shot there. Sliding up. So yeah, it's kind of cool looking at this, because normally I wouldn't have gone back and rewatched this, but it's kind of cool seeing how close it is to the final video, for most of it anyway. And I guess if you guys want, I can release just the storyboard if you guys want, if you guys think that would be cool. There's not really much interesting stuff to talk about here. This got changed a bit, just like where the camera was going to be, and also the placement of Foxy Bro. just because of like the set and stuff. Yeah, and some of these shots here got changed a bit in the final because of the space that was available. Oh yeah, I also originally had, well, I can talk about that later. Huh, I originally had Foxy Bro in front for that shot, which is kind of interesting. That's an amazing art skills right there. And there you have the storyboard process. So I guess the next thing that we're going to do is the scene.
It's been so long.
So
It's been so long.
I don't know. Let's do some other stuff.
It's been so long. It's been so long.
But yeah, this is the same pizzeria set from The Wolf. Also, you guys can kind of see some of the scene lighting and stuff like that. I could show some of this off. So we have the little golden Freddy from Epoch. This house is the same one from Epoch, but I went and basically made it look really nice compared to the one in Epoch. Because there used to be like a staircase here and a wall, and it was all really, really gross looking. You can see that. It's in Epoch, so you can go see it. I was originally gonna make like family photos here, but I didn't end up making the renders, and it never got shown, so it doesn't really matter. I have some just random renders here, and then upstairs where he comes from is I just kind of added this onto the back of the house. It's just kind of sticking out of the house because it's all really messy. But yeah, I can kind of show the outside. So this is the same one from It's Been So Long, and I think I redid the outside of the house a bit. So this is the forest set from It's Been So Long, and it's still so fun to go in here. It's so pretty. I love it.
Isn't justified.
So in this one, it's pretty subtle, but this does change color. It was originally going to change, I mean, it was supposed to change from blue to red, but apparently that didn't happen, which is kind of dumb, but yeah. Alright, so this one
The agony is taking over. It's
Remnant.
The agony is taking over. It's my. The agony is taking over. It's my. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault.
From
My
It's Been So Long. This one, which is also the same jail set from It's Been So Long. It's really, really gross, and all the textures are messed up, but it's only on this shot, so I didn't make anything fancy. This was added last minute, because I was like, there needs to be something overlaying over the whole thing. So this doesn't even have any audio, but this is what the file looks like without all the crazy editing and stuff. It's just kind of a cool little image. The first scene, so this one has some alternate shots that didn't get put in the whole thing, and they actually did render out, so I can show the rendered versions of them. Alright. Here's the cave set. Foxy goes over here. Slides down. So these were some, like, I'm happy with the shots, but I just needed some more storytelling. That's a blank scene because I was keeping something else. Okay, so fun stuff. Freddy in the back is just floating, and he's in front of the stage because that's where he needed to be. He kind of is moving here. And then that's his leg. That's like in front of his face, because I felt it was a little too like morbid if you saw his face. Yeah, I can go ahead and talk about this. So for the color, so most of my videos, not Epoch, but basically the other videos have had like a certain color on them. So like It's Been So Long was mainly purple, or at least the like forest parts were, because that's kind of the color that I wanted to go with, and then the wolf was red all the way. So this one was blue and red, basically supposed to mean like a good and evil kind of. Basically the storytelling of it is the remnant that William stole from the kids in the original It's Been So Long was faulty because it had agony in it, which if you watch MatPat, then you've heard about like the agony that's in the book lores. So basically the agony corrupts the remnant. It's also what makes the animatronics go insane. So William gets this remnant to try to save Michael, but it gets corrupted and doesn't work because of the agony that's in it. So basically the only way to get remnant without agony is to give it up yourself. Also, this is completely non-canon, just like speculation stuff. There's not really any relation to the agony part is, but the good remnant or whatever isn't related to the actual books at all, at least as far as we know. So yeah, but anyway, I did the color scheme of red and blue because they contrast each other, and it's kind of like Foxy Bro is blue and the agony is red. So yeah, that's pretty much the colors explained in the video. So we just have the same photographs and stuff. Moon, there's a moon out there. This set was, I made this set and it was really simple to do, but it looks nice, I think. It's just very simple, and then this little thing, which is annoying that in the final video it glitches like this, and it really bugs me, but it's okay. And then the mirrors are super cool. Mirrors in Blender are super cool, so yes. Okay, the shot. I can also show these guys off because you don't really get to see them. They're it looks like they don't have any expressions or anything. She's just screaming. But oh, that's kind of cool. But yeah, this is basically takes place immediately after the end of It's Been So Long because the police drag him off into the car. And I'm not sure where Arbiter is. He was the other police guy. Also, there was supposed to be another car out here, but you can't see it, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, basically this is Sam. She's an OC, but she appears because she should. So yeah, William goes to jail, and then this scene is pretty cool because it is the first scene where you see the corrupted remnant. And this was an effect that I planned pretty early on too, I think. I don't exactly remember like where I got the idea from, but yeah, I can show off how I made the effect too. Probably one of my least favorite that I animated. I mean, like, visually I like it, but it was not fun to animate for some reason. Oh, yeah, his feet are messing up here. This cool thing. Alright, so here's a cool example of the reflections that didn't get in the final video, which is sad, but yeah, here they are. So you can see them. They look better in this scene than they did in the other one. The random fun fact is that Foxy Bro's eyes were green up until like last minute, and I decided to change them blue so that they would match the remnant color. Yep. Oh man, what is his feet doing? His feet are like... he's just floating because he's able to, apparently. Alright, this is probably like my favorite scene in the entire video. I love it. Oh wait, okay, so this is the original lighting and it looks absolutely amazing, and I can show you the final rendered because I did render this version out. But I decided that the lighting was too bright and it didn't like fit the color scheme and stuff like that of the video, but it looks amazing. So I was originally just gonna go with it, but I had time, so I decided to just change it more. Okay, the music isn't on. That's also too loud. Stop being loud. Stop. Okay. The bed moves a ton because... Oh yeah, so this scene was originally animated in like a really old version of the set, and everything was like in a slightly different place. So it's the set had to be adjusted for the animation instead of the animation being like done in the set. So that's why it's taking a lot. But you don't see it. Everything goes too fast. Okay. Let's go ahead and just like look at every shot here. I'll just do it from this view. Oh, I don't know what that was. Okay, now we're gonna come out here. It goes too fast, I can't get it all. Okay, so this one. Yep. And I think the original lighting looks way cleaner, but I needed the colors. This is like one of my favorite shots also in the whole thing. I really like it. Scene, I haven't said what scenes are animated by which people. This was animated by Jack TBC. Oh my goodness, what's going on with like the particles? I don't know what the particles are doing. That's weird. He's just over here. They move around a lot. Probably another one of my favorite scenes because of like the storytelling or the shots, I don't know. I like it. I also did some like negative light stuff, which is interesting. His legs are really messed up here. It looks weird in the viewport because I used negative light. Wait, also, he's not walking. Well, where'd he go? Oh, okay. Shot. Oh yeah, I can show you some of the stuff. He's just kind of floating here. Oh yeah, also, and his eyes, like, change color. I didn't point that out, but his eyes go from blue to gray, which just means that, like, his roomnet is gone, basically. This scene is heavy and hard to run. Originally, I had his eyes go from being like the normal color to glowing blue, but then I decided that didn't actually make any sense, but it looked really cool, so I think I have a picture of it. Oh yeah, the lights. Oh, he's just up here in the ceiling. But yeah, I wanted the lights to flicker throughout the entire thing. I love him, he's just up at the ceiling. And then Foxy Bro down here just chilling. He's just chilling up here. He's just up here. A bit of it. The first part was animated by Zenth, and I animated like the last half of it-ish. Okay, the bed just leaves. There's a lot of chaos going on here. Okay, we're gonna go over this more. We're gonna look at Foxy a bit more. Alright, we're gonna come out here. They are not, their legs are not moving at all here. So for this last shot, I animated the whole thing while listening to music, so I had like this music off, and I forgot there was a lip sync at the end, so I didn't animate it, and I rendered everything, then I was like, dang it, he has to be lip synced at the end. So I came here and I just did this. And I deleted everything else. So this one rendered up really quick. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, there's not really much stuff going on here, but this effect is cool, and he doesn't have any facials going on. Kind of how it works from Ecker Coaster when he did the behind the scenes of called All Eyes on Me. The shot with the mirror when Alice like turns into her ugly Alice. So this is his basic skin. This is just the skin texture. This is the effect at the bottom. So this does the like waviness and noise. This does the basically so that it has variation, whether it's the skin or the effect. This makes it glow. That's basically the color, and it makes it glow. And then we have texture coordinate object, which goes into a gradient texture and a color ramp. So basically this tells us whether we're looking at this basic skin or the magic effect, and this tells us like where, basically. So there's this all works because it's set up to an object. It's the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing. Okay, so this thing controls where the magic is at, and then this is just a particle system with emissive cubes. There's not really anything special about that. So yeah, that's pretty much that whole effect and ending. He gets sad. Some lights, like the red light is set up to a noise texture on its on the graph editor so that it kind of pulses. I don't know why that is like that, but it is. But yeah, this is how I did the credits. I just have a I started out with just a plane like this, and then I just subdivided it and made it a long strip, and then I kind of did these extrusions to make it a little more like unnatural instead of just a normal strip. And then I added, let's see, I have a subdivision, and the subdivision makes it, the simplifies it not, okay, so the subdivision makes it very smooth. So if you turn off the subdivision, it looks like that, which is what it looks like when I'm working on the scenes. But this is around what it looks like in the final render. Displace, I'm pretty sure displace just makes it like, yeah, displace just makes it look a bit crazier, because this is what it looks like without it. This is another displace, and I think these are like, oh yeah, so this displace one is set to an object. So basically, how this works is that whenever this moves, it changes, and also it also works whenever you just move this. But then cast, I don't even know what this modifier does, so I'm guessing I put this here just to make it look weirder. But yeah, and then the materials is kind of the same thing as the magic texture. We have, let's see, I'm pretty, alpha? Okay, so this is the, I don't know why I use this instead of a transparent, but we have, this is the clear, this is the red glow. They are mixed together with color ramp, a magic texture, which gives it the texture, the vertex. Well, we have a noise texture, and then this is probably just me messing around to get whatever I wanted. And yeah, that's how it works. Looked at some of these and then wanted to replicate them. So I wanted it to be like 2D stylized fire, and then the best example of what I wanted looked a bit more like this, so like lightning. Oh yeah, this was before I even redid the set. So this is straight from It's Been So Long. And yeah, this was very, very, very early on. And it's really cool. I really like this concept. Sadly, something similar to this didn't get in the final video because it just kind of doesn't fit the story, but it looks super cool. I made this William preset with the light eyes and like slightly different hair, and I really like his style in this. So this was the original thumbnail. So this one, like, it looks cool, but the colors weren't coming out enough, and it was a little confusing. This one is a bit more interesting. And also the world is, like, tilted and stuff, but, yep. And the camera's, like, back here, and then this is back here. So I was up till 11:15 editing this video, which probably isn't too late for some of you viewers, but it is for me. So I was here on Christmas Eve just like editing this till 11 at night. Any scene that I had put a noise modifier on the camera did this, and I actually used it. It was just wasted render times, but then I ended up using it for the transition here, and that was one of the best transitions in the video. And then, well, it happened again here, which I could show. It's just going crazy here. And then I also used it again for this transition. It looked like this. And that was a mistake, and I didn't mean to render it like that, but then I just decided to use it. And that is pretty much it. So I think that's pretty much the whole video. So I'll just go ahead and end this here then. So thank you guys so much for spending however long it takes to watch this video and watching it. And thank you for watching the original. And I will see you guys in the next video. So bye.
Hush now, drift off to sleep. Reality or memory, don't be scared of what you find. Yeah, it's all just in your mind. Monsters that live inside your head at night, they are alright, 'cause they can never compare to the ones that live outside. So dream, dream, dream your dream, 'cause when you're awake, a nightmare awaits. So dream, dream, dream your dream, 'cause when you're awake, a nightmare awaits. It's a fantasy, they'll be seeing you soon. Nowhere left to go, terrors keep breaking through. So dream, dream, dream your dream, 'cause when you're awake, the nightmare will become the truth. Rows of teeth penetrate, there's no escape, the veil is raised, every mistake visible. So was it me after all? A music box that creaks, the melody brings solemn peace, but only for one more breath, the last one you might have left. So dream, dream, dream your dream, 'cause when you're awake, a nightmare awaits. So dream, dream, dream your dream, 'cause when you're awake, a nightmare awaits. It's a fantasy, they'll be seeing you soon. Nowhere left to go, terrors keep breaking through. So dream, dream, dream your dream, 'cause when you're awake, the nightmare will become the truth. The ticking clock breaks the spell with every beat. Illusion or not, you are safe for now. So